Here's some breaking news. Cardi B won her case against Tasha K. Tasha K's $3 million lawsuit was thrown out, for the record, for those who were wondering about the countersuit, if you guys didn't know that already. And now Cardi B has officially won the case. So I guess all of these bitter gay black men on YouTube who hate Tasha K because they wish they had her big breasts and gold shoes, and all of those overweight, bitter, lonely, homely mammies who have nothing to talk about other than Tasha K are rejoicing and celebrating. But with Tasha K losing the case and Cardi B winning the case, what else are you going to make videos about? Now, do you see how your money is going down? You were so worried about Tasha K's money, how much money she was making and how she was making it and whatnot. Look at y'all out of a job. If you don't have Tasha K to talk about, what you're going to do? It's like y'all got fired on your day off. I feel like I watch a Friday and it's a Monday. But anyway, yeah, what is today's date? Is it the 24th? Yeah, Monday, January 24th of 2022. Monday, January 24th of 2022, okay? But anyway, the crazy thing about all of it is Cardi B has multiple cases in court against her right now, including a defamation of character case that's against her. That's the case where those white people are suing Cardi B in Hennessy, Carolina for unknown damages. Remember the MAGA people? You know, the whole racism case that Cardi B reposted on Twitter. So are you bitter Bettys on YouTube that made obsessive amounts of videos going live for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 50, 11 hours a pop? Are you going to cover that case closely? Do you think Cardi B is going to win that case? That's the case that you need to be paying attention to. Remember, Cardi B called this is separate information. Cardi B called someone's dead child a monkey. I think it was on Twitter. She also said that she hoped that somebody's mother get AIDS. She also told people to take their own life. Remember that when she said that shit to people? Now, for the record, I'm not defending Tasha K. I disagree with some of the things that a lot of things that she said and did, you know, just on a personal level. She did a lot, you know, she said and did a lot of stuff that I just could not do. And I don't personally, you know, agree with. You know, that's not me throwing shade towards either one of these ladies. I'm just saying, though, that both of them have said some crazy stuff and done some crazy stuff where I'm like, what the F is this sister doing? And both of them have made me so proud, and both of them have made me so upset over the past few years. You know, I've shed some tears about these two, okay? You know, it's separate situations, not just a situation where they're dealing with each other. I mean, you know, it's on a separate front. While I watched them, I'm just like, what in the world are you doing? So I disagree with some of the things that both of them have said and done, for the record, okay? But neither one of them have a dog in the fight for a defamation case. How dare Cardi B sue somebody for defamation of character with all the shit that she said to people? That's something that's beyond hypocritical. And remember her case, the case against her and Hennessy and Cardi and Hennessy, this whole defamation of character case, they said so, or somebody on their side, I don't know if it was their legal team or what, said some shit like, yeah, these people need to have thicker skin. I'm like, Cardi B, the person who's an international celebrity, the biggest musician in the world, winning all of these Grammys, breaking all of these records and stuff like that on Atlantic Records, a very sketchy record label, allegedly. Anyways, even Joe Budden has called them out. And I've called out Atlantic Records, I think, before Cardi B was signed to them. I never liked it. Atlantic Records is a BS record label, in my personal opinion, allegedly, possibly, maybe. But here's the thing, right? Cardi B is breaking all these records. She's an international superstar. She's doing better than Beyonce. She's doing better than Kanye West, Jay-Z, better than every other musician in the world. She's bigger than Adele. If you look at the stats, according to those stats, if they're real, Cardi B is the biggest musician in the world, and the only person that could be compared to her is Michael Jackson. And he's deceased. So Cardi B is going to surpass Michael Jackson on paper soon. Okay. And she only put out one album. That's really weird that somebody puts out one album and is able to do that much. A new artist who came from a reality TV show and had 2 mixtapes prior to having all of this success. I'm just saying, it just sounds really weird. I'm not throwing shade. I'm not being a jerk. I'm just pointing out the fact that there's a lot of inconsistent, weird shit going on. And of course, she signed to Atlantic Records, the alleged BS record label. But anyways, and this is not be dissing Cardi. This is be dissing Atlantic Records for their BS, because you got to understand something. When you pump somebody up to be bigger than what they are, then that could come back to hurt them. As you can see, she hasn't put out that second album. Tink, tink, tap your head. Let's tap our temple here. Why hasn't that second album been released, and how come she hasn't been on tour? A lot of you are going to say because of the pandemic. I need y'all to really, really use your noodle. I need you to really, really use your brain about this, okay? They pumped her up to be bigger than anybody in the music industry, which means that remember this, there's something called the sophomore jinx, which is the second album doing not so well, which I don't think her album is going to flop like that. I don't think she's going to sell like, shout out to my baby Krayshawn. I don't think she's going to sell Krayshawn or Troy Ave, level records like 4,000, etc. I don't think anything crazy like that is going to happen when it comes to first week sales or overall sales. I don't think anything bad like that is going to happen. I really don't believe that at all. But my whole point is this, though. When that second album comes out, if it's not really, really big, if it doesn't hit number one, there's no excuse for it to hit number two, because remember, she's the biggest artist in the world, right? According to all of these stats and statistics and all this other stuff that's being said about how huge of an artist that she is. And it's supposed to be real. It's supposed to be the truth, right? Okay. Well, if that album doesn't go number one, a lot of people are going to be looking like, as Brother DeWood would say, something's rotten in the cotton. Everybody's going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that she's the biggest artist in the world, won all of these Grammys, did this, that, and the third, $100 million woman, or whatever they're alleging she's worth right now, or made over this time, even if she has to pay like 40%, excuse me, 39% of that in taxes or whatever. At the end of the day, if she does not go number one, no excuses, and if that album is not dope, at least, if it's not at least as good as the first one, if it's any worse, if it sells any less records, everybody's going to be looking like Atlantic Records, WTF, Cardi B, WTF. What happened? I thought you were the biggest artist in the world. And it's going to be looked at as an L. It's going to be looked at as a flop. Even if it's a really good album, everybody's going to be like, yo, I thought that you were the legendary Cardi B. Everybody's going to be looking at her funny. So I'm sitting back waiting to see what happens with that. But, you know, here's the thing. Like I said before, I didn't want this case to go through. I wanted this bullshit to just get thrown out. I did not want Cardi B to win. I did not want Tasha K to win. I felt like neither one of them should have been suing each other. I felt like that case should have been thrown in the garbage where it belonged. It was a stupid case. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of money. It was a waste of all of our taxes. Whether you guys realize it or not, it was a waste of court time. Just like I don't think that Cardi B and Hennessy Carolina should be getting sued in that defamation of character MAGA suit. I don't think that they should have to go to court for that stupid shit either. I don't want to see, and what you guys, and I'll make a separate video about this. So what if Cardi B loses everything? What if Hennessy loses everything for that case? Or what if they lose millions of dollars? I don't want to see them do that. These people have to, well, Hennessy doesn't have kids, but these people have families. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a spouse, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wish this shit on Tasha, Cardi, any of them. I don't want to see anybody lose any money during a pandemic and whatnot. There's just too much going on in the world. I don't understand. And I'll make a separate video about this, but these heifers up on YouTube that are obsessed with Tasha K, and they're hanging from her from her lower parts and like cliffhanger or clit hanger. And it's really, really a shame, because I'm just sitting back and I'm watching and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. They hate Tasha K so much. She does what they do. The only difference is that she's actually successful at it. Despite the fact that I'm going to save some ammo, but Tasha K has a husband who loves her. She gets to go home, hop in her warm bed with a loving husband, and hold him at nighttime. She has healthy and happy children. She lives in a house bigger than what she needs. You know what I'm saying? She has things in abundance. She's doing well for herself. She made something. She made something of herself. And she drinks good wine. And she got big titties and gold shoes. And y'all hoes are sitting up here on YouTube mad at her because she was able to do the things that you weren't able to do. Your children are not healthy and happy. Some of y'all probably don't even have y'all kids. Right? I'm pretty sure damn near none of y'all have a husband. Right? Let me see what else. Especially a loving husband who's working with you on your family business or anything. And y'all definitely don't have that. You don't have a bustling business. You don't have people around the world talking about you. You don't have fans, thousands or millions of fans. You're not low key. I mean, let's be real here. Cardi B is low key a legend already. Tasha K is low key a legend already as well on this internet thing. And she's going to be expanding off of the internet. As I told y'all years ago, I think that Tasha K is going to be the next Wendy Williams. But just better, because Wendy Williams, I mean, when she did the whole story about Method Man's wife having cancer and shit, I was like, ooh, this bitch is the devil. I never liked Wendy Williams after that. I did not like her before that, but after that, I was like, ooh, yeah, that's a demon right there. There's certain things, there's certain energies you don't tap into. That's some demonic energy right there. You don't just do or say anything for a story. And to be talking about people's, excuse me, first of all, Method Man's wife is not a famous person. I don't know anybody who's ever seen her. She stays behind the scenes. She's not somebody who's out there trying to be in front of cameras and stuff like that. So she's probably like a really humble woman. You know what I mean? She's not the type of person to be all in the camera, hey, and all this shit. She's not the one popping, bottles at the party and shit like that. You know, we never heard anything negative about this lady. Like, why would you come for somebody like that? You see what I'm saying? That's not like, if the person was famous and their wife is famous, they're both celebrities, or the woman's always in the camera, she's always trying to get attention, she's a party animal, something like that. This is a nice, normal person, a non-celebrity. It's like if you a soldier, you know what I'm saying, you don't go and pick fights with civilians. Like, you know, you train to kill with your bare hands. And then you're going to walk into somebody who doesn't even know what they're doing. And then you'll be like, yeah, I'm about to slap you upside the neck. You know what I mean? Like, you got too much. You got too much for them. You know, you're too prepared. You know, that's just, you take candy from a baby. You're too well trained, and it's a mismatch, and it should never happen. That's a handicap match. That should not happen. Wendy Williams is somebody who's in, you know, the media for years, and she's somebody who knows how to use that mouthpiece to get people riled up to start some shit. And you come for some just normal, regular person who's suffering, who's going through something, and then you turn that into, and I don't even know how much money she made off of that. But the point is that she just had to say something, just, you know, couldn't control her impulses. She just had to put that news out there. That's none of our damn business. I don't need to know that a famous person's spouse has cancer. It's bad enough you said it about the celebrity because they're a public figure. They're somebody's famous or whatnot. But to say that about somebody's spouse is really douchey. What the hell was that? Anyway, that's really douchey. Where was that? Then what the hell was my point of bringing up when I done lost track? I would have to go back and listen to this audio, but the device I'm recording on and everything. And I hope the audio doesn't come out messed up like some of my recent videos, because the audio wasn't coming out right on this particular device when I record. But anyway, that's none of y'all problems about equipment issues and shit like that. I got other stuff to record on. But long story short, y'all, I didn't want to see Tasha K lose. I didn't want to see Cardi B lose. I wanted to see everybody lose, which means everybody wins. What I mean by that is that I wanted the case to be thrown out. Neither one of them needed to win this lawsuit because they both done said the craziest, just most off the chain, ridiculous shit. Like, I just sit back and look at both of them sometime like, do you know how talented you are? Do you know that you don't have to do this? You know what I mean? Like they both just have, they're just both too skillful at what they do. You know, they both have a mouthpiece on them. They don't need to be doing that shit. But anyways, shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to Cardi B. Congratulations on winning your case, Cardi. But remember, you have a defamation of character case against you too. Oh, by the way, before I go, fuck you, Cardi B, for having that birthday party or whatever that was where you invited all those bloggers and you didn't invite your favorite, me. Because you know you wanted this mean 3.5 minutes at the party, but you noticed you just see the reason why you didn't invite me is because you knew that I was gonna hit on you, and then Offset was gonna catch a case of whooping my ass in front of everybody, and that's why you didn't invite me. That's a story that's in my head, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, ain't no goddamn allegedly. Okay, heifer. That's what I believe. I think it's because me and Cardi have chemistry, and allegedly, it's all in my head. And I think that Cardi B did not invite me to the party because she knew I couldn't be used as a weapon against Tasha K, allegedly. No, I'll just mess with y'all, or am I? No, but seriously, I think the reason why she didn't invite me to the party is because she forgot about me and I'm a nobody. I think the reason why she didn't invite me to the party is because she knew that I was going to say some slick stuff to try to, you know, like holler at her low key. And she didn't want Offset being mad because I would have probably said something so mackish because I've been reading those Tariq and She books and shit. And what would have happened is I would have spit some serious isms. See, I'm speaking of Tariq and She slangs and colloquialisms. I would have said something that would have been so amazing that Cardi B would have had to smirk, smile, or she would have, she would have low key been choosing up. And Offset would have been mad. And I would have been like, hey, player, your girl chose me. And then Offset would have probably slapped the shit out of me and I would have fell on the cake. That shit would have turned into a brawl. I would have tried to fight back. I would have tried to swoop kick him like Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? I would have tried to grab him and like throw him on the table. Then he would have thrown me on the table and I would be like, oh, you know, I would have sounded like a Mortal Kombat character. You know, when they fall off the ledge, so they'd be like, oh, they make that crazy scream sound shit. That would have been me. That would have been me. You know, on Street Fighter, where you beat up your opponent and they showed him with the black eye and the busted lip and all that. And they're like, yeah, I knew you couldn't defeat me. And they had some little quote from the winner and shit like that. Like, yeah, I whooped his ass, didn't I? Yeah, that would have been me. I would have got beat up there at the party. Hennessy would have jumped in and got a free punch. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. It just would have turned left. You know, so I think that Cardi B, she knows that, you know, I know how to talk to her fine ass. So she just didn't want me to hit on her at the party. I'll make a separate video about that too. Cardi, you ain't shit for not inviting me to the party. I will never let you forget that, heifer. How you gonna invite all those bullshit bloggers to your little party? Okay, screw your party, heifer. And you didn't invite me. Okay, that's messed up. I'm better than them. I'm better than those other bloggers. I don't even know who the people were that were there. I just know that it happened. And I just wanted to say this. Those other bloggers, if you pay attention, almost nobody on YouTube, listen to me closely, all those other bloggers, not Tasha K, but everybody else with no exceptions. The only people who have ever said the name Meat Magazine, Tasha K, and my favorite blogger ever, Yes Live Can from T Tenders. I was up in the chat room and I was like, I was letting her know, like, I love you. I'm a huge fan of yours. And you know what I'm saying? And she said hello to me. But so I'm not talking about Liv. I'm not talking about Tasha. But all you other bloggers are scared of the boy. You're scared of the God. And y'all know it. But guess what? It's 2022. OK, it's 2022. Since you other bloggers are scared to mention my fucking name. I'm going to tell you what. Since y'all so scared to mention my name over the years, no matter what I put out there and whatnot, some of y'all have stolen my content. A lot of shit has happened behind the scenes. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to say any of y'all names because y'all some peasants. But I'm going to tell you what, though. This may not be my platform, but y'all know this. There was a time where I was bigger than everybody. This is a few years ago. I got kicked out of the algorithm. But it's 2022. And that's all I'm going to say. But anyways, so let me know you made it all the way into the end of this video. Secret password to say in the comment section is 9 lies. Why 9 lies? Because Cardi B is a whole cat out here. She has 9 lies. She may have won this case, but she sure as hell didn't win the war. Because she has how many cases against her? There's the girls Batty G and Jade. There's the MAGA case. There's the other fan, the fan beatdown case where they were saying that, like, was it Offset and his boys whooped his ass allegedly? There's multiple cases. There's the guy with the tattoo that was on her mixtape cover and whatnot, allegedly, all types of cases against Cardi B. And trust me, there's more cases coming. Cardi B is a lawsuit magnet. She's going to keep getting sued because which y'all don't realize about. I don't know if y'all believe in like karma, the law of attraction or anything like that. But Cardi B suing somebody for defamation of character is just going to bring more lawsuits to her, whether you realize it or not. On a spiritual level, the only thing that she did was just strum up and draw a bunch of negative energy towards herself because she's the last person that should be suing somebody for defamation of character due to the simple fact that she's possibly, allegedly, maybe, possibly, allegedly defaming some other people's character with the shit that she said. You have to really think about what you say. So if you're talking crazy stuff, that's why if you pay attention, Wendy Williams never sued anybody for defamation of character, no matter what they said about her. Because look at the shit that she says. She's smart enough to not do that. Because remember, when you do stuff like take people to court for defamation of character, they're gonna dig those skeletons up out of your closet. So my question is, how much shit are they gonna bring from Cardi B's life? Remember, these are white folks that she's playing with now. And these are the MAGA people. So these are allegedly. So these are alleged conservatives, allegedly. Ooh, that's going to be the one to watch to see what they done dug up about her. Are they going to show the tape where Cardi B was like, that's the thing about being in the industry. Before I was up in the industry, I could send my niggas to go pop somebody. Remember when she said that? Hey, she said that on camera. She was on Instagram Live. I can show you the tape. But anyways, if you want to see that, say, where's the Cardi B pop some people video? And I'll give you the link in the comment section. If I remember, I'll post it down there. But anyways, in the comment section and the description box, Cardi B done said and did some crazy, stupid stuff, guys. I thought that the chick with the blue hair in the bottle was Cardi B. I really thought that was her. And the reason why, because there's multiple websites that have that crap posted on there. Multiple sites. Is she going to sue them? Of course not. Her problem was a personal issue with Tasha K. This went way too far. Cardi B she's going to regret this case. I promise you that. And the reason why I know that is because she already has multiple suits against her anyway. And this is the wrong thing for her to sue somebody for. If she should have been suing anybody, maybe she should have sued some of those websites that posted that crap saying that was her with the bottle. And as far as the whole STD thing, come on now, dawg. This website's right now alleging that Cardi B has something. Do you know how many people have said that? Is she going to sue any of those people? Is she going to perform like a class action thing with like multiple people? Like, like when multiple people sue like a business, is she going to do like a reverse class action? Is she going to sue come on now? None of it makes any sense. But anyways, click the thumbs up button. Please click thumbs up, subscribe, choose all notifications, post a comment below, letting me know who you wanted to win the case. Are you surprised by the outcome? If you're surprised, say I'm shocked or I'm surprised or hashtag I'm shocked or hashtag I'm surprised in the comment section. That'll help. I don't personally, I got to make a video about this whole racism thing because some people were saying that Cardi B is a racist. And I'm like, Cardi B doesn't have a racist bone in her body. I gotta see, you gotta understand something. I'm very balanced. When Cardi B does something stupid, I'll tell y'all. And when somebody says or does something wrong to her, I got to talk about that too. And it really pisses me off how people keep saying that she's racist. Cardi B is a lot of things, a lot of bad things, a lot of good things, a lot of neutral things. But one thing Cardi B is a goddamn racist. And Cardi B has been overall very good to black people and very good for black people. She's done a lot for us. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I think that Cardi B has done more for black folks than she's done for Latinos. So you need to step that up for the Latinos. Do something for the Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Do something for my Latinas, because you be holding the brothers down a lot, you know, and that's really respectful and commendable. And thank you, you know, sticking up for those sisters that couldn't get into the club over there in Miami or whatever that was. They allegedly, could not get into the club or whatever. Thank you for doing that. You know, just thank you, period, Cardi, because you have done a lot for my people. And I'm definitely recognizing that. And, you know, hey, but remember, I've been talking about Cardi B and promoting Cardi B since like at least 2015, before the first episode of Love and Hip Hop New York season 6 aired. When she came on the show, because it was season 6, she was there for season 6 and season 7. Before that first episode aired, I was talking about Cardi B because I was a fan of hers on Instagram. And here's the truth. The reason why I went and got on Instagram, the reason why I joined Instagram years ago, was because of Cardi B, because I wanted to go watch her videos. I wanted to go follow her and just absorb her energy and enjoy her, for the record. So actually, Cardi B is the reason why I actually originally went on Instagram, because I was just a big fan of hers. But I've been a fan of Cardi B's, I think, since 2013. There was this picture. I told the story a million times. She had braids. I think she had like a leotard on. For some reason, I remember her having a basketball in the picture, but maybe that was the second picture I saw of her. I remember I saw some pictures of this beautiful exotic woman with these braids and shit, and this pretty brown skin, tan, fine as hell body, like boom, boom, bow, built like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, who? I had no idea what type of ethnicity she was. I was just like, she was all exotic and stuff and pretty. And I was like, who is she? I must find out who this woman is. And then like maybe like 2 years later, I saw her on Instagram, and it clicked in my head. I'm like, that's the girl with the braids from the pictures, from the photo shoot. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's her. And I was like, Cardi B. That's her name. And I was in love with her from the second that I saw the very first picture of her, like back in 2013. I was like, she is so perfect. But anyways, I got to go, y'all. Let me turn this video off. I'm about to go jack off on Cardi B's Instagram. All right, y'all, MAGA.